welcome back to Trends and Friends. Thanks for staying with us. The Silent Wings Museum has an exciting event and they're here to tell us all about it. Plus, it's free.
The Silent Wings Museum tells the story of the World War II military glider program, so we concentrate on the story of the training and service of the American glider pilot in World War II. All of the work that went into creating a glider pilot and then deploying that glider pilot to fly CG-4A cargo gliders to fly CG-4A cargo gliders behind the line of combat in major operations during World War II. On Sunday, August 8th, we'll be having Spirit of 45 Day, which was a day that was set aside in 2010 specifically to honor the generation of the civilian population and the generation of World War II, to honor the service and sacrifice that they put forward in order to make the military story happen. Lubbock citizens went through rationing, they deferred purchases of manufactured goods, they even handed their airport facility over to the United States Army Air Forces in order to establish South Plains Army Airfield, which is where those glider pilots were trained. And so on August 8th, which is a Sunday, we'll be open our regular hours from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. and we will be offering some special programming to highlight the role of civilians and what their efforts meant to the World War II glider program. We'll be having some special programming throughout the day that I think will help people make a connection to those glider pilots and the service that they gave, and also the service of the civilian population at the time. I'll be doing a special curatorial tour at 2:30 where I'll highlight a few artifacts and talk about some of that behind the scenes work that we do here at the Silent Wings Museum to preserve and protect the artifacts that tell that story. Civilian workers were building CG-4A gliders and jeeps and manufacturing equipment that the glider pilots then used, and that tour will highlight how we care for those objects to preserve that legacy and respect that service that was given during World War II. The event is supported by a grant from the Helen Jones Foundation, so we're able to offer free admission during those hours of 1 to 5 p.m. on August 8th and offer the special programs that we're going to have. So we're just really hoping that people will come out to the Silent Wings Museum to learn about the glider program, but also learn how the World War II generation, how that civilian population made that happen. Our exhibits are on the large theme of the World War II military glider program, and within those exhibits we change artifacts around, we bring out new artifacts to tell new aspects of that story. The current temporary exhibit is called We Kept 'Em Flying, which is all about support personnel. We do programs throughout the year depending on what else is going on. We do tours for school kids and community groups. So there's always a lot going on in terms of letting people know what that story is and what's going on. So I change something in the exhibits every 6 months or so. www.silentwingsmuseum.com. It's part of the City of Lubbock website, so if you go to the City of Lubbock and try to find Silent Wings Museum, you'll be able to find our website. We have a Facebook page where we post things that are going on. I post pieces of information about the glider program and what's happened during that period of time, this day in history and that sort of thing, and information about what the World War II military glider program meant to aviation in World War II.
Thank you guys so much. I love all the cool stuff you do. If you haven't been there, it's definitely a fun time for the whole family. Remember, check them out on Facebook and we'll be right back.